Hi everybody, Exiled Senpai here. A few days ago, user IronicallyIroning on Reddit posted a video detailing a compact Lecturn controlled potion brewer. Now in the link in the description, I will link you to that thread, and in the comments of that thread you can find a download for the world for that potion brewer. Now I'm going to show you how he built that potion brewer for Java, and then I'm going to show you how I made it work in Bedrock and why I need to make those changes. So this is Bedrock right now. I'm going to show you how it's built in Java first, and obviously it won't work, but I will then show you what changes you need to make in order to make it work in Bedrock. I've got all the items you need right here. All your construction, you can use, I like to use chiseled stone blocks for tutorials because it's easy to see where one starts and the next one begins, but you can use any block that you'd like. I just grabbed a stack of hoppers and a stack of repeaters because I didn't want to figure out how many you're going to need, but these are all the things you're going to need right here. These are going to be your ingredients for the various potions, and that pretty much does it. So I'm going to start off by making an 11 by 6 area. So first let me just grab this. We don't need that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, what is that? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm going to build this out. And we're just going to fill this in here. And I'm going to grab those blocks. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to put your lectern right here. You're going to put your button right here. And one of your repeaters is going to go right here. We'll get to that later. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then right here, right underneath the button. I'm going to bring this down, and I'm just going to get down here real quick, bring this down, put this back, break this. We don't need this anymore. 2, 3, 4, and then this goes right here. And then on the side of this, we're going to have a redstone torch, and we're going to cover this with redstone dust so that whenever we press the button, it will invert this signal right here. So now we're going to actually, now that I think about this, we're going to put this here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here, we're actually going to break this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now up here, we're actually going to put one down first, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it seems as though I placed this too far out. These belong over here. That's okay. We're still fine. Before we cover this up, I'm going to put redstone torch, 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 torch. This here like this. We don't need this block anymore. And just cover that up. And before covering this one up, you're going to need a bunch of repeaters going this way. And I wonder if I can do that from here. Yep, okay. And then I'm going to cover this up as well. You're going to grab your dust, which is already right here. Run it all the way into this comparator. Run this up here. You're going to want to have another row of torches right here. And you see that those are inverted because of the redstone signal that is from the torches underneath it. And we're actually going to put another one of these over here, just like this. Now this is going to be for the nether wart right here, this last one. It's going to be separate from everything else. Now remember we put a redstone torch right over here, and that's going to actually power all of these. We're going to bring this all the way down like this and put some repeaters in to these blocks as well. And this is actually going to go on a 4-tick delay, because for Java we definitely want, actually for both versions, we want our nether wart to be the last ingredient in, so that once the potion is done, it goes into the potion brewer. Let's bring this up one more here. I'm actually going to start putting some scaffolding down for myself to make this a little easier. Now this is going to come up here like this, and we're going to put another one right here on this side. The same thing over here. Whoops. Clumsy. Oh, come on. And then right here, another set of torches, which will then get inverted when these torches turn on, right? Now yet again, over these torches, I'm going to put another row of blocks. Whoops. And now this time, we're going to grab our sticky pistons and our observers. Grab our sticky pistons, our droppers, our observers, our hoppers. You know what? Let's just grab everything. Why not? I have the inventory space. And right here, we're going to place our sticky pistons. And as you can see, those turn on immediately, because they currently get a redstone signal. Alright, we're going to grab our observers and make sure that the little butthole is facing you when you place them. We're going to put another layer of bricks here. Whoopsie. So let's put some droppers in. These droppers right here, I don't have enough droppers. I should have 6 more droppers. I don't know why I didn't give myself more droppers. These ones are going to face up right here, and these droppers are going to be the droppers for your first ingredient. And let's get a row of this going. Let's just put a block here for now so we can get this started. And now our second row of droppers is going to go right here. Those are not droppers. I don't even need this for a while. Now, this design is so compact that you actually need to add the secondary ingredient now, before we start putting in our next set of droppers. They're going to face this way. But first, let's put in the dropper for our nether wart. That's going to go right here. Now I'm just going to go in creative real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need 19, not 13 droppers. My bad. So before I place these droppers, I need to grab the ingredients for everything. So, well, not for everything, the secondary ingredients. So I'm going to grab some glowstone dust. Grab some of these as well. I'm going to put some of this back just for now so I have more space. That should be plenty. And I'm going to make number 6 a potion of instant health, which means I should use glowstone dust. And I'm going to make number 4 here potion of strength. And I think I'd much rather have one that gives me more damage than lasts longer. I'm going to give myself some dust here. So we're going to have feather falling. We're going to have fire protection. We're going to have speed. All of these are things that I want to last longer, not to be stronger or have more potency. I just don't think that it's worth it. But you can make a different decision for yourself, obviously, what you want each one to be. But right now, what's important is that you decide and fill these droppers up with the main ingredient, because aside from dropper number 1 and dropper number 6, you are not going to be able to access these again without breaking this apart. Alright. Let's put this back. We don't need it anymore. Right, those are our secondary ingredients. This floating around is bothering me. Ugh. This is going to face this way. And I believe that what we need here, so the original design calls for, there it all is. Original design called for using hoppers here, but it's really not necessary. If you're short on iron and you don't want to use hoppers for this part right here, what you can do is you can take these. The heck? You can take these and put chests here instead, as long as they're not connected to each other. So if they're facing this way, you should be fine, because the hoppers will drain out through the bottom anyway. Whether you use hoppers or chests here is actually completely irrelevant. But chests are cheaper, so by all means use the chests. Just realized that I forgot something very important here, and that is obviously these need to go into these torches as well. Let's start building the reception over here. So we're going to put a double chest here for our ingredients to go into. We're going to put a chest hopper right there to drain the potions into the chest. And we're going to put our potion brewer right here. We're going to put a, oh my goodness. Put that in there for the water bottles. And I'll put some more scaffolding right here for myself. Put at the top some ingredients. And this can go right in there where everything goes into. Now we're going to need a chest for all the water bottles. That's going to go right there. Now personally, because water bottles take up a one spot per, instead of being able to stack them all, I like to add a few chests here to make it easier on myself, so I can increase the capacity for the total number of water bottles that can be held all at once. And there, we've tripled our capacity for holding water bottles. Now, we need to make it so that the water bottles don't drain immediately. So we need to be able to tell the system, only release a we need to have a redstone signal that goes into this hopper so that the water bottles can't drain. And release that signal once there's no longer any items in this hopper. So here's how we're going to do that. First of all, let's get this right here. Oh, we don't need this. This was a mistake. Actually, I do still kind of need that. Or no, I don't. Yes, I do. We're going to put a redstone repeater right here. I'm going to put this right here like that. We're going to put our second comparator out of this hopper right here. Put in some redstone dust. 1, 2. On the side of this, we're going to put a redstone torch. And that is going to lead into this hopper right here to prevent more water bottles from going in after we're done. And we're going to do that by putting this here and putting this here, and just like that. All right? We need to put bottles in here, so let's do that real quick. There's probably a bunch in here, a bunch in here. It's not filling it up all the way, but that's plenty of water bottles. So now all we have to do is make our book, put in a lectern, and put our ingredients in. So let's grab this book and let's start writing. So books are proportional. The amount of redstone signal a book in a lectern sends out is proportional to the number of pages. So in Java, if you have 15 pages, each page will send out 1 redstone signal. So what you're going to do if you're on Java is just type something in here. I like to put in filler. This is if you're on Java. And now let's go to page 1. We'll type in the potion of speed, I guess. Speed. Page 2. Feather falling. Page 3. Fire resistance. Page 4. What other ingredient did we have in there? Drawing a blank. Page 4, we have... oh yeah, water breathing. Oh wait, page 4 we said was going to be one of the other potions. So we'll make this one strength, because that's where the glowstone dust is. We'll make this one water breathing. And we'll make the last one instant health. And we're going to put this in the lectern. And we're going to get our ingredients. We don't need any of this right now, so we're just going to free up the space that we need. Now, if I can recall correctly, what do we have on us? We have sugar and, okay, so speed was the first page, and I also have the pufferfish on me, so, okay, so water breathing is the 5th one, so we're going to put these pufferfish in here. The strength is the 4th one, so we're going to put our blaze powder in here. Oops, that could be a problem. We're going to put our glistening melons for the health restoration potions in here. And number 1, I believe, was speed. So we're going to put our sugar in here. Let's grab the rest of our ingredients. Now we made fire resistance the third one, and feather falling the second one. So we'll put our phantom membranes in the second one. We'll put our magma cream in this one. We'll make sure that we get a full thing here. And we're going to put all of our nether wart into this one right here. All nether wart except for one, which we're going to need to put into this brewing stand right here. Now you're going to need to grab some filler blocks. You can use dirt, you can use whatever, as long as it's not something that you're already using in the system. I already have these on me, so why don't I just use this? I'll use chisel stone blocks. And what's going to happen is we are going to put in 22 items. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you leave this first slot open. I like to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what's going to happen is once a 23rd item gets into this hopper, the signal is going to be strong enough to activate this repeater, which then holds this hopper and prevents potions from being brewed underneath it. And at the same time, it's going to let empty bottles in. So if you were on Java, that would be it. You're done. You go to the page you want, you select the potion you want, and you press the button. So if you're playing on Java, you can stop watching this video now. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Exiled Senpai. You can find me live at twitch.tv/exiledsenpai. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you are a Bedrock player, please keep watching, and I will show you the problems with this and how I fixed them. So the first thing that we need to fix is pretty simple. In Java, pages only appear one at a time, and in Bedrock, they appear two at a time. So we need twice the number of pages to make this work. So we're going to get rid of this book. We don't need it anymore. It is useless to us because we're in Bedrock. We're going to make a new book. So we're going to make page 1. I believe we put sugar in, so speed. We're going to skip page 2, and in page 3, we're going to put the next one. I believe we put in, was it feather falling? Hold up. I think it was phantom membranes. Yeah, phantom membranes, followed by, yep, okay. So we're going to do page 3, feather falling. Page 5, it's going to be fire resistance. Page 7 is going to be strength. Page 9 is going to be speed, I believe. No, not speed. Why can't I remember this? Right. Water breathing. Water breathing. And page 11 is going to be instant health. Now we are going to go not to page 15, but page 30. Just type something in so that the book is 30 pages long. So every 2 pages, we'll send out 1 redstone signal with the comparator. Problem 1 of 3 solved. Simple. Here's problem 2. Problem 2 is, in Bedrock, for some reason, in between when the first ingredient and the second ingredient completes, the hopper empties out the next ingredient, right? But it takes a moment for the next ingredient to make its way into this hopper. And in that moment, this hopper is released and lets one of the bottles through. So each time you try brewing, you'll end up with 2 of the potion you want, 1 awkward potion and 1 mundane potion. Not ideal. We can fix this easily just by making that a 2-tick delay. Problem number 2 solved. Problem number 3 is much more complicated. So in Bedrock, the problem is that the first ingredient will enter here into the second one, the second hopper, before this hopper. And before the first ingredient can filter through to the next hopper, the second ingredient goes into this slot right here. This is a problem because then the nether wart goes into this slot, which is open. Now the ingredients are going in the correct order. They're just taking up the wrong slots. So we're going to get rid of a bunch of this. We're going to make some changes. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of all these hoppers. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of these. We're going to need these in a second, but we're actually going to get rid of this. Before we get rid of this one, though, we're going to put this right here like that. Then we're going to put this here. Now we're going to do the same thing we had a second ago. Except 1 back and 1 higher. Oh boy. Nope, definitely not that. Oh, that's all my sticky pistons. Interesting. I'm going to get these and deal with all the ingredients right here. And I'm going to put this here temporarily, so that I can just make those into redstone blocks and collect this all up. Alright. So now we're going to move that right here. So again, these face up. I'm going to put some blocks right here. I'm going to put these observers with their butts facing us, like this. No, not like that. That's not an observer even. I'm going to put these facing us like this. I'm going to put the ingredients back in here. Put the glowstone back in 4 and 6. Oh. So, oh, I guess I still have to do something first before I talk about that. Now we're going to need some more hoppers. We're going to put these in like this. And make sure you get the sides of them this way. So now what this does is, well, obviously it gives you a little access area so you can put new stuff into the droppers here. But what this does is, it means that there's enough time for the item that is in here to move into here before the second item takes up this slot. So the second item will take up this slot instead of this slot, letting the nether wart come here. But wait, because we've added such a delay to that, a 4-tick delay on the nether wart over here is just no longer enough. So we're going to remedy that situation. We're going to mine this out. And we're going to put this here and here. And now this is no longer useful. I'm going to put this down here like this. I'm going to bring this across just like that. Put that there. And put this repeater into the other side with a 4-tick delay. And where are the rest of my repeaters? And put this like this. And put a 4-tick delay on all of these. And this will go right here and into here like that. Now we've added a huge delay to the nether wart so that even with the delay on the secondary ingredient, the nether wart will in fact go in last. We forgot to put redstone torches all along here. Should be like this. My mistake. Oh, I'm smart. Right. We're gonna. And just for a moment, just to make it easier for me to place these things, I'm gonna move these away so that I can actually place the observers without breaking the droppers. I just put them back from here? No, guess not. There's one in there, there's that in there. Everything should work just fine. Let's try it one more time. There's the first ingredient, there's the second ingredient, there's the third ingredient. Perfect. So this should make them into awkward potions. And the next ingredient will filter through. And that will make them into strength potions. And as you can see, this is now in here. This is now waiting for the next potion that comes through, which is, by the way, why you never want to press the button more than once. And always wait until the potion is 100% finished before pressing the button again. You cannot queue up potions. It doesn't work that way. If you try to queue up potions, the bottles at the bottom will never be, bottles over here will never be released. So this is going to do that. And now potion's empty all the way to the bottom. And because there's nothing in this chest anymore, it releases this hopper and allows the bottles to drain. It prevents new bottles from coming in. And all right. So again, secondary ingredient goes here. Main ingredient goes in these. Nether wart goes right here. Automatic potion brewer. Show you under here again. And remember that on top of these blocks is repeaters going that way. And they are underneath these 6 blocks right here. Thank you so much for watching. All credit for the original design, again, goes to user IronicallyIroning on Reddit. All credit for figuring out how to make this thing work on Bedrock goes to me, Exiled Senpai. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and as always, you can find me live on twitch.tv/exiledsenpai. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.